tell me I'm your almost, your safest little home. But I'm tired loving someone who still leaves me feel alone. You promise one day maybe, like a ribbon on a line, and I keep standing on the edge of hopes you never try. You keep me in your future just so you don't feel alone. But love isn't real if it only lives on phones. 'Cause we're far enough to miss you, close enough to break. You're the first love in my story that my heart can't seem to shake. You say I mean so much, but never mean enough to stay. I'm the name you hold for comfort, not the one you choose someday. I'm the love that waits in silence while you chase another truth. Far enough to miss you, close enough to hurt. If you loved me like you say, you'd meet me halfway through the miles, not just call when you feel lonely and borrow my gentle smiles. I deserve a love that stays, not one that almost starts, not a maybe someday echo that keeps tearing at my heart. So I'm letting go of waiting, of the hope that held me tight. You were my first love, but not the one who fought to make it right. You'll stay a distant memory in a sky I can't return, a constellation faded with a lesson I had to learn. We were far enough to miss you, now I'm far enough to hear, and close enough to finally say goodbye. First love doesn't always last, sometimes it just teaches you how much you deserve. Close enough to hurt. I learned to bite my questions back, to smile when things felt wrong. I learned how to stay quiet just to keep us going on. You never asked me to disappear, but you didn't stop it too. And I don't know what hurts the most, losing me or loving you. They say love's about compromise, but no one ever says what happens when you give too much and have nothing left. I loved you I'm learning how to choose the version of me I let go to keep from losing you. If loving means erasing me, then I don't want that kind. I loved you, but I lost myself. Now I'm taking me back in time. If you ever miss the person I was when we first met, she's still here, just healing now. Someone I forgot, but won't forget again. You talked about who broke your heart, like I was just your friend. I smiled like it didn't kill me every time you said them. I became good at hiding things like hope behind my eyes. I laughed at all the right moments and cried alone at night. You leaned on me when things went wrong. I held you like it was my role. But every time you needed space, I felt it in my bones. I fell first, and I fell alone. You felt safe, feeling that understood. I felt like I was home. You never promised me a thing, so I can't say you lied. But loving you felt honest, even when it hurt inside. The worst part isn't that you didn't choose me, it's that you didn't even see how much of myself I gave you just to be where you wanna be. I fell first and I stayed too long. I confused your comfort with love and called it strong. If loving you means disappearing, then I finally let it end. I fell first, but I won't fall like that again. So if you ever missed the way someone knew you best, just know I loved you quietly, even when you never did the same. You say you miss me softly, like a habit you can't break. But loving me in fragments doesn't count as something real. You talk about one day like it's a promise we can take, and I keep standing still for love. You never learn to feel. You say I'm your favorite story, but never your ending. I keep giving heartbeat to a love that's never bending. Now we're miles away from maybe, oceans far from what we planned. You're the first love I still carry, like a ring without a hand. You call me when you're lonely, but never when you stay. You keep me in your bed, but you always drift away. I'm your almost, I'm your comfort, but never who you choose. And first love shouldn't feel like something built to lose. So I'm walking through my someday to a life that's finally mine. I'll leave behind the waiting and the hope that crossed the line. You'll always be my first love, but not the love I'll keep. Just a distant constellation I once wished myself to sleep. We were miles away from maybe, now I'm finally letting go of loving you alone. Goodbye to every almost, I'll find someone who stays. Oh. Tell my friends I'm doing fine, like distance doesn't change a thing. But every talk to you tomorrow cuts deeper than it seems. You say you're bad at feelings, you say you need more time, but time keeps choosing you while it keeps leaving me behind. I don't ask for much from you, just signs I'm not alone. But love through a phone screen feels one-sided when I hang up first. Time zones don't love me back, they don't care how hard I try. I stay loyal to the idea of us while you live your offline life. I replay every I miss you, wondering if it's true. I'm building something fragile, and you're just passing through. Maybe you're not cruel, maybe you're just free. But freedom feels like distance when it's only hurting me. Time zones don't love me back, and neither do you the same. I turn loneliness into hope, you turn hope into my name. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate how long I stayed. we shattered like the rain, falling soft and silent, but we flooded with the pain. Now your name's a memory I whisper to the dark, like a candle that remembers it was once a brighter spark. Maybe love was true, but we didn't know how. Maybe we were someday, but never found the now. We were almost forever, almost something right, almost every sunrise turning into endless nights. I was almost yours, and you were almost mine, but almost doesn't stay. It slips between the lines. We were close, but close was never love enough. We were almost forever, till almost was enough. If the world had turned a little slow, if we learned to stay instead of letting go, maybe I would still be standing next to you. But life doesn't wait for hearts too scared to choose. Ooh, we were almost forever, almost perfectly, almost every what if still living inside me. I was almost yours, and you were almost mine, but almost never lasts. It leaves you far behind. We were close, but close could never hold our trust. We were almost forever, till almost shattered us. Ooh, till almost shattered us. I celebrated your almost like they were wins for me. I convinced myself your silence was just you needing space to breathe. I watched you fall for someone else and pretended I was okay. I swallowed every scream inside me so I wouldn't ruin your day. You called me when you needed comfort. You left when things felt real. I was your place to rest, never the place you choose to stay. I loved you alone, without a promise to lean on. I showed up with a full heart. You met me halfway, then gone. I learned how to disappear heart isn't losing you, it's losing who I became. Someone who begged for small moments and called it love anyway. Loved you alone, and I won't do that again, and again. I won't water a dead feeling just to keep you in my hands. If loving you means hurting me, then I finally choose to move on. I loved you alone, but I won't love you alone again. We never fought, never broke, just slowly drifted out of view like pages left unread in a book we almost knew. I see you living somewhere else, smiling like you've moved on, and I wonder if you miss me or if I was just a song. I don't regret the way we were, I just regret the fear. We spent so much time being careful, we forgot why we were here. What happens after the clock stops ticking, after we stop running away, when all the reasons sound like lies and there's nothing left to say? Do we finally name the feeling we were too afraid to try? Tell me what happens after the clock stops and there's no more time to deny. What happens after the clock stops ticking, after we stop running away, when all the reasons sound like lies and there's nothing left to say? Do we finally name the feeling we were too afraid to try? Tell me what happens after the clock stops and there's no more time to deny. Maybe love isn't about timing, maybe it's about the choice to stay when it's uncomfortable, to speak instead of noise. If the clock ever stops between us, if our paths cross without a plan, I won't hide behind excuses, I'll reach for your hand. No rush, no perfect moment, and just honesty this time. Whatever happens after the clock stops, at least I'll know I tried. Some loves don't end in heartbreak, some just wait to be claimed, and maybe we weren't ready then, but we were never a mistake. and it doesn't break me in two. It just reminds me how strange it is that love can change its view. I don't wish you harm or regret. I don't wish you stay. I just hope you're honest this time in the life you chose to make. I stopped rewriting the ending, stopped asking who was wrong. Some things don't need fixing to finally be gone. There's nothing left to prove now, no victory, no defeat. We were two imperfect people, learning when to leave. I forgive you for what you couldn't give, and myself for staying too long. There's nothing left to prove now, just a quiet moving on. Healing didn't come like lightning, it came like sleep. Slow and unnoticed, but silently deep. There's nothing left to prove now, no what ifs chasing my mind. I'm not waiting for an apology or a sign. If our paths never cross again, I'll still be okay somehow. I've made my peace with how. There's nothing left to prove now, no what ifs chasing my mind. I'm not waiting for an apology or a sign. If our paths never cross again, I'll still be okay somehow. I've made my peace with how. So this isn't goodbye or forgiveness, it's just truth spoken aloud. We were something, and now we're not. And that's enough now. I keep finding little pieces of the love we couldn't save, like letters never written, like flowers on a grave. We promised we'd be stronger, We promised we would try, but promises are fragile when they're carried by a lie. Maybe we were perfect in a world we never had. Maybe that's why losing you still hurts this bad. Now there's a quiet in my chest where your heartbeat used to be, a space between the breath that still belongs to you and me. I keep pretending I'm alright, but I'm scared to close the door. 'Cause if I let you go for real, you won't live here anymore. There's a quiet in my chest, and it hurts to feel this free. There's a quiet in my chest, but someday it won't ache like this.
You said the stars were witnesses to promises we made, but promises mean nothing when they're destined just to fade. You love me in the evenings, disappear when morning and light. You only held me tightly when you were losing fights. You say I'm special, then you let me go. You say you care, but never show. 'Cause you're closer in my heart than in this world we're standing in. You're the first love I keep losing, even though I never win. You call me when you're broken, but not when you are fine. Keep me as your comfort, never crossing your own line. I'd cross the world to find you, but you never even start. So you stay far in distance, but closer in my heart. Halfway through the miles, not just borrow all my warmth, then leave me with your trials. I deserve a love that stays, not a love that loves in part. Not a dream I keep on holding while it tears apart my heart. So I'm learning how to live without the hope I used to chase. You'll always be my first love, but not my final place. You'll stay a gentle memory distant constellation fading softly from my side. You were far in every moment, but closer than you knew. And even if I let you go, a little part stays true. Sometimes first love doesn't stay, it just teaches you what real love should do.
Jealous or angry, just strangely proud. You look like someone who deserves everything you choose to keep. And I look like someone who learned how to love and not speak. If I ever told you how I feel, it would only change your day. So I keep this to myself and let you walk your way. I love you from a distance that knows you, from the safest place I can be, where I don't ask you to notice and you don't owe anything to me. No expectations, no regret, no what could we become. I love you from a distance, and that's enough. Some feelings aren't meant to be shared, they're meant to be understood. Like sunsets no one photographs, because they look better when they're just good. I love you from a distance that knows you, and maybe that's why it's so real. There's no fear of losing you when I never asked you to feel. If one day our paths cross closer, I'll still be gentle, still true. But until then, I love you quietly from a distance that knows you.
Ooh. Ah. We didn't crash, we didn't burn. No dramatic ending flames, just conversations getting shorter, and smiles that never stay the same. You stopped asking how my day went, I stopped telling you the truth. We learned how to share a room, but not how to feel close to. Nothing loud enough to notice, nothing wrong enough to leave. Just a silence growing slowly between you and me. It was quite enough to hurt, quite enough to feel alone. Loving you in empty spaces, calling something home. No screaming, no goodbye, just a distance we ignored. It was quite enough to hurt, and I couldn't ask for more. Your hand still found mine in the dark, but it felt like habit, not desire. We kept the fire just warm enough so no one noticed it was dying. I memorized the sound of you breathing next to me at night, wondering how someone so close could feel so out of sight. I wanted more than comfort, more than this is fine, but I was scared to ask for love, and here you hesitate. It was quite enough to hurt, quite enough to stay too long. We sang along to old love songs, knowing something was wrong. No blame, no tears to cry, just pretending we were strong. It was quite enough to hurt, so we called it moving on. Like a favorite song you overplay until you stop feeling it. It was quite enough to hurt. Even now when you're gone, I miss the way we almost felt, like we still belong. No anger, no regret, just echoes I can't ignore. Quite enough to hurt, and that hurts more than war. If love ever finds me again, I'll listen closer than before, because silence can sound peaceful while it's closing every door. I see your name in every quiet room, like a shadow I don't mean to chase. Every song sounds like it knows the truth about the words I never had the courage to say. We were close but never brave, always almost, never close. clear. I was scared to cross the line. Now I'm stuck with you right here. You're still between the lines of everything I do. In the space where love was supposed to grow. I try to move on, but the truth is I don't know how to let go of you. No goodbye, no reason why. Just feelings I can't undo. You're still between the lines, and I'm still right about you. I replay nights we talk till morning light, laughing like we had forever planned. Luck forever slipped right through our hands, like promises written in the sand. If I said it back then, would you still be here tonight? Or would it end the same, just with a clear goodbye? You're still between the lines of everything I do. In the space where love was supposed to grow. I try to move on, but the truth is I don't know how to let go of you. No goodbye, no reason why. Just feelings I can't undo. You're still between the lines, and I'm still writing about you. Maybe in another life we were braver, we were true. Maybe love needs better timing than me and you. You're still between the lines, yeah, I admit it's true. In every I'm fine I try to show. I smile like I'm over it, but my heart still knows. No closure, no final sign, just memories passing through. You're still between the lines, and I'm still in love with you. So if you ever read this song, just know I tried, I really do. Some loves don't need to be spoken to stay alive in you.
You said distance wasn't distance if our hearts could stay the same. But I learned even the strongest love can lose to half a flame. You kept me like a secret you were scared to let the world know. And I kept you like a future I was terrified to let go. I held on tight, you held me lightly. You needed me, just not entirely. 'Cause you loved me halfway, only when you felt alone. Called me when you needed warmth, then left me on my own. I built every bridge while you stayed standing still. love you never pulled through. You loved me halfway, but I loved all of you. If I was really yours, you would have tried. If I meant what you said, you wouldn't hide. Love isn't love when it only shows in parts. I deserve someone who meets me with a full heart. So I'm leaving all the maybes, all the hope I couldn't break. You'll always be my first love and my hardest mistake. You'll stay a distant heartbeat in a story left undone, a lesson from a battle I was never meant to win. You loved me halfway, but I'm learning how to choose a love that stays completely, not one that makes me lose. Goodbye to almost, goodbye to in between. I'll keep the love, but not the way it used to be. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You tell me I'm your almost, your safest little home, but I'm tired loving someone who still leaves me feel alone. You promise one day maybe, like a ribbon on a line, and I keep standing on the edge of hopes you never try. You keep me in your future just so you don't feel alone. But love isn't real if it only lives on phones. 'Cause we're far enough to miss you, close enough to break. You're the first love in my story that my heart can't seem to shake. You say I mean so much, but never mean enough to stay. I'm the name you hold for comfort, not the one you choose someday. I'm the love that waits in silence while you chase another truth. Far enough to miss you, close enough to hurt. If you loved me like you say, you'd meet me halfway through the miles, not just call when you feel lonely and borrow my gentle smiles. I deserve a love that stays, not one that almost starts, not a maybe someday echo that keeps tearing at my heart. So I'm letting go of waiting, of the hope that held me tight. You were my first love, but not the one I learned to bite my questions back, to smile when things felt wrong. I learned how to stay quiet, just to keep us going on. You never asked me to disappear, but you didn't stop it too. And I don't know what hurts the most, losing me or loving you. They say love's about compromise, but no one ever says what happens when you give too much and have nothing left. I loved you, but I lost someone I forgot. I blurred the lines of who I was until I couldn't stop. I became easy, I became small, so you'd feel safe enough. I loved you with everything and forgot how to be I loved you, but I lost someone I forgot. I blurred the lines of who I was until I couldn't stop. I became easy, I became small, so you'd feel safe enough. I loved you with everything and forgot how to be myself. Maybe love should lead you fuller, not empty in disguise. Maybe love should sound like truth, not fear dressed up as ease. I still love you, that part's true, but I'm learning how to choose the version of me I let go to keep from losing you. If loving means erasing me, then I don't want that kind. I loved you, but I lost myself. Now I'm taking me back in time. If you ever missed the person I was when we first met, she's still here, just healing now. Someone I forgot, but won't forget again. You talked about who broke your heart, like I was just your friend. I smile like it didn't kill me every time you said them. I became good at hiding things like hope behind my eyes. I laughed at all the right moments and cried alone at night. You leaned on me when things went wrong. I held you like it was my role. But every time you needed space, I felt it in my bones. I fell first, and I fell alone. You felt safe. worst part isn't that you didn't choose me, it's that you didn't even see how much of myself I gave you just to be where you wanna be. I fell first and I stayed too long. I confused your comfort with love and called it strong. If loving you means disappearing, then I finally let it end. I fell first, but I won't fall like that again. So if you ever missed the way someone knew you best, just know I loved you quietly, even when you never did the same. You say you miss me softly, like a habit you can't break. But loving me in fragments doesn't count as something real. You talk about one day like it's a promise we can take, and I keep standing still for love. You never learn to feel. You say I'm your favorite story, but never your ending. I keep giving heartbeat to a love that's never bending. Now we're miles away from maybe oceans far from what we planned. You're the first love I still carry, like a ring without a hand. You call me when you're lonely, but never when you stay. You keep me in your bed, but you always drift away. I'm your almost, I'm your comfort, but never who you choose. And first love shouldn't feel like something built to lose. So I'm walking from my someday to a life that's finally mine. I'll leave behind the waiting and the hope that crossed the line. You'll always be my first love, but not the love I'll keep. Just a distant constellation I once wished myself to sleep. We were miles away from maybe. Now I'm finally letting go of loving you alone. Goodbye to every almost. I'll find someone who stays. Oh. Tell my friends I'm doing fine, that distance doesn't change a thing. But every talk to you tomorrow cuts deeper than it seems. your better feelings. You say you need more time, but time keeps choosing you while it keeps leaving me behind. I don't ask for much from you, just signs I'm not alone. But love through a phone screen feels one-sided when I hang up first. Time zones don't love me back. They don't care how hard I try. I stay loyal to the idea of us while you live your offline life. I replay every I miss you, wondering if it's true. I'm building something fragile, and you're just passing through. Maybe you're not cruel, maybe you're just free. But freedom feels like distance when it's only hurting me. Time zones don't love me back, and neither do you the same. I turn loneliness into hope, you turn hope into my name. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate how long I stayed. Loving someone across the world who never loved me that way. When this ends, I'll change my sleep, I'll learn to love what's near, because loving someone everywhere still doesn't mean they're here. Time zones don't love me back. They don't care how hard I try. I stay loyal to the idea of us while you live your offline life. I replay every I miss you, wondering if it's true. I'm building something fragile, and you're just passing through. You said some things break gently, but we shatter like the rain, falling soft and silent, but we flooded with the pain. Now your name's a memory I whisper to the dark, like a candle that remembers it was once a brighter spark. Maybe love was true, but we didn't know how. Maybe we were someday, but never found the now. We were almost forever, almost something right, almost every sunrise turning into endless nights. I was almost yours, and you were almost mine, but almost doesn't stay. It slips between the lines. We were close, but close was never love enough. We were almost forever, till almost was enough. If the world had turned a little slow, if we learned to stay instead of letting go, maybe I would still be standing next to you. But life doesn't wait. I celebrated your almost like they were wins for me. I convinced myself your silence was just you needing space to breathe. I watched you fall for someone else and pretended I was okay. I swallowed every scream inside me so I wouldn't ruin your day. You called me when you needed comfort. You left when things felt real. I was your place to rest, never the place you choose to stay. I loved you alone, without a promise to lean on. I showed up with a full heart. You met me halfway, then gone. I learned how to disappear politely, so you wouldn't feel wrong. I loved you alone for way too long. The hardest part isn't losing you, it's losing who I became. Someone who begged for small moments and called it love anyway. I loved you alone, and I won't do that again. I won't water a dead feeling just to keep you in my hands. If loving you means hurting me, then I finally choose to move on. I loved you alone, but I won't love you alone again. We never fought, never broke, just slowly drifted out of view like pages left unread in a book we almost knew. I see you living somewhere else, smiling like you've moved on, and I wonder if you miss me or if I was just the song. I don't regret the way we were, I just regret the fear. We spent so much time being careful, we forgot why we were here. What happens after the clock stops ticking, after we stop running away, when all the reasons sound like lies and there's nothing left to say? Do we finally name the feeling we were too afraid to try? comfortable to speak instead of noise. If the clock ever stops between us, if our paths cross without a plan, I won't hide behind excuses. I'll reach for your hand. No rush, no perfect moment, and just honesty this time. Whatever happens after the clock stops, at least I'll know I tried. Some loves don't end in heartbreak, some just wait to be claimed. And maybe we weren't ready then, but we were never a mistake. I see you smiling in someone else's arms, and it doesn't break me in two. It just reminds me how strange it is that love can change its view. I don't wish you harm or regret, I don't wish you stayed. I just hope you're honest this time in the life you chose to make. made my peace with This isn't goodbye or forgiveness. It's just truth spoken aloud. We were something, and now we're not. And that's enough now. I keep finding little pieces of the love we couldn't save, like letters never written, like flowers on a grave. We promised we'd be stronger, we promised we would try, but promises are fragile when they're carried by a lie. Maybe we were perfect in a world we never had. Maybe that's why losing you still hurts this bad. Now there's a quiet in my chest where your heartbeat used to be, a space between the breaths that still belongs to you and me. I keep pretending I'm alright, but I'm scared to close the door, 'cause if I let you go for real, you won't live here anymore. There's a quiet in my chest, and it hurts to feel this free. Quiet in my chest, but someday it won't ache like this.
You said the stars were witnesses to promises we made, but promises mean nothing when they're destined just to fade. You love me in the evenings, disappear when morning and light. You only held me tightly when you were losing fights. You say I'm special, then you let me go. You say you care, but never show, 'cause you're closer in my heart than in comfort, never crossing your own line. I'd cross the world to find you, but you never even start. So you stay far in distance, but closer in my heart. If loving me was real, you'd meet me halfway through the miles, not just borrow all my warmth, then leave me with your trials. I deserve a love that stays, not a love that loves in part, not a dream I keep on holding while it tears apart my heart. So I'm learning how to live without the hope I used to chase. You'll always be my first love, but not my final place. You'll stay a gentle memory I can't fully rewrite, a distant constellation fading softly from my side. You were far in every moment, but closer than you knew. And even if I let you go, a little part stays true. Sometimes first love doesn't stay, it just teaches you what real love should do.
I see you laughing with your people, living days I'm not a part of, and I don't feel jealous or angry, just strangely proud. You look like someone who deserves everything you choose to keep, and I look like someone who learned how to love and not speak. If I ever told you how I feel, it would only change your day. So I keep this to myself and let you walk your way. I love you from a distance that knows you, from the safest place I can be, where I don't ask you to notice, and you don't owe anything to me. No expectations, no regret, no what could we become. I love you from a distance, and that's enough. Some feelings aren't meant to be shared, they're meant to be understood, like sunsets no one photographs, because they look better when they're just good. I love you from a distance,
We didn't crash, we didn't burn. No dramatic end in flames. Just conversations getting shorter, and smiles that never stay the same. You stopped asking how my day went. I stopped telling you the truth. We learned how to share a room, but not how to feel close to. Nothing loud enough to notice, nothing wrong enough to leave. Just a silence growing slowly between you and me. It was quite enough to hurt, quite enough to feel alone. Loving you in empty spaces, calling something home. No screaming, no goodbye, just a distance we ignored. It was quite enough to hurt, and I couldn't ask for more. Your hand still found mine in the dark, but it felt like habit, not desire. We kept the fire just warm enough so no one noticed it was dying. I memorized the sound of you breathing next to me at night, wondering how someone so close could feel so out of sight. I wanted more than comfort, more than this is fine, but I was scared to ask for love and hear you hesitate. It was quite enough to hurt, quite enough to stay too long. We sang along to old love songs, knowing something was wrong. No blame, no tears to cry, just pretending we were strong. It was quite enough to hurt, so we called and moving on. Like a favorite song you overplay until you stop feeling it. It was quite enough to hurt. Even now when you're gone, I miss the way we almost felt, like we still belong. No anger, no regret, just echoes I can't ignore. It was quite enough to hurt, and that hurts more than war. If love ever finds me again, I'll listen closer than before, because silence can sound peaceful while it's closing every door. I see your name in every quiet room, like a shadow I don't mean to chase. Every song sounds like it knows the truth about the words I never had the courage to say. We were close but never prayed, always almost never clear. I was scared to cross the line, now I'm stuck with you right here. You're still between the lines of everything I do, in the space where love was supposed to grow. I try to move on, but the truth is I don't know how to let go of you. No goodbye, no reason why, just feelings I can't undo. You're still between the lines and I'm still right about you. I replay nights we talk to morning light, laughing like we had forever planned. Luck forever slipped right through our hands, like promises written in the sand. If I said it back then, would you still be here tonight? Or would it end the same, just with a clear goodbye? You're still between the lines of everything I do, in the space where love was supposed to grow. I try to move on, but the truth is I don't know how to let go of you. No goodbye, no reason why, just feelings I can't undo. You're still between the lines and I'm still writing about you. Maybe in another life we were braver, we were true. Maybe love needs better timing than me and you. You're still between the lines, yeah, I admit it's true. In every I'm fine I try to show. I smile like I'm over it, but my heart still knows. No closure, no final sign, just memories passing through. You're still between the lines and I'm still in love with you. So if you ever read this song, just know I tried, I really do. Some loves don't need to be spoken to stay alive in you.
You said distance wasn't distance if our hearts could stay the same. But I learned even the strongest love can lose to half a flame. You kept me like a secret, you were scared to let the world know. And I kept you like a future, I was terrified to let go. I held on tight, you held me lightly. You needed me, just not entirely. 'Cause you left me halfway, only when you felt alone. Called me when you needed warmth, then left me on my own. I you stayed standing still. I bleed for us completely, but you never would for real. I was your almost, the love you never pulled through. You loved me halfway, but I loved all of you. If I was really yours, you would have tried. If I meant what you said, you wouldn't hide. Love isn't love when it only shows in parts. I deserve someone who meets me with a full heart. So I'm leaving all the maybes, all the hope I couldn't break. You'll always be my first love and my hardest mistake. You'll stay a distant heartbeat in a story left undone, a lesson from a battle I was never meant to win. You loved me halfway, but I'm learning how to choose a love that stays completely, not one that makes me lose. Goodbye to almost, goodbye to in between. I'll keep the love, but not the way it used to be. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You tell me I'm your almost, your safest little home, but I'm tired loving someone who still leaves me feel alone. You promise one day maybe, like a ribbon on a line, and I keep standing on the edge of hopes you never try. You keep me in your future just so you don't feel alone. But love isn't real if it only lives on the phones. 'Cause we're far enough to miss you, close enough to break. You're the first love in my story that my heart can't seem to shake. You say I mean so much, but never mean enough to stay. I'm the name you hold for comfort, not the one you choose someday. I'm the love that waits in silence while you chase another truth. Far enough to miss you, close enough to hurt. If you loved me like you say, you'd meet me halfway through the miles, not just call when you feel lonely and borrow my gentle smiles. I deserve a love that stays, not one that almost starts, not a maybe someday echo that keeps tearing at my heart. So I'm letting go of waiting, of the hope that held me tight. You were my first love, but not the one who fought to make it right. You'll stay a distant memory in a sky I can't return, a constellation faded with a lesson I I learned to bite my questions back, to smile when things felt wrong. I learned how to stay quiet, just to keep us going on. You never asked me to disappear, but you didn't stop it too. And I don't know what hurts the most, losing me or loving you. They say love's about compromise, but no one ever says what happens when you give too much and have nothing left. I loved you, but I lost someone I forgot. I blurred the lines of who I was until I couldn't stop. I became easy, I became small, so you'd feel safe enough. I loved you with everything and forgot how to be but I'm learning how to choose the version of me I let go to keep from losing you. If loving means erasing me, then I don't want that kind. I loved you, but I lost myself. Now I'm taking me back in time. If you ever miss the person I was when we first met, she's still here, just healing now. Someone I forgot, but won't forget again. You talked about who broke your heart, like I was just your friend. I smile like it didn't kill me every time you said them. I became good at hiding things like hope behind my eyes. I laughed at all the right moments and cried